Hi, how are you doing today? My name is Dara, and I'll be talking about HTTP verbs in this video. We have 5 major HTTP verbs. Well, there are other ones actually, but I've not had to use them, so I won't be talking about them in this video. So, let's jump right in. When you make an HTTP request, there are 4 components involved. There's the request method, which is either post, put, get, or delete, or patch. There's also the headers. Then there's also an empty line and an optional request body that goes along with the information. Let's talk about the requests. We have the post request. This is what is used to send new information to web servers. In most cases, you get a 201 status code response when you do a post request. On some occasions, depending on how the developer writes the code, you will get a 200 status code. Examples are registering a platform, signing up for something, or making an order. Most times when you send a post request, it comes with a body, the data you want to send alongside, maybe your name, your email address, phone number, and all sorts. Then let's talk next about the get. This is what you use to retrieve information. For example, get all employees in a company, get all orders that were made 50 years ago, get my details, etc. You don't need to send a body with a get request, so most times you don't even have to do that. So you just call the URL. Optional with headers that contains authentication and all those kind of things, and you get an HTTP response back. The response for a successful GET request will give you a 200 status code. You can check my video on status codes on the card above. Then let's talk about put. Use the put request to modify an entity or an object that already exists on the server. For example, I want to update the email address on my profile or update my billing address, or the number of items I ordered. Use the put request to do that. You send this with a body, which contains the information you want to update alongside with the other information that already exists on the server. If the response has a body, we'll get a 200 status code for that. If not, you get a 204 status code. So you should watch out for that. Then we'll talk about one that looks like the put request, but not quite. The patch. It's like the put request, but you only send the information you want to modify. We call it the delta. With the patch verb, you're making a partial change to an existing resource. So if you want to modify your email address, you don't have to send it alongside with other data, not with your name, not with your billing address. You just send the email address and then you modify that field. So there's something called an e tag that you use for that. If the response has a body, we get a 200 status code, just like the put request. And if it has no body, we get a 204 status code, which means no content. Then next we talk about delete. Just like the name says, it removes information or an existing resource from the server or database or whatever endpoint it's been called. A use case is deleting an order that you don't want to make anymore. Deleting a blog post. A successful delete call returns any of 200, 202 or 204 status code. If that entity does not exist on the server, you most times get a 404 status code, which is a not found. Are you based in Nigeria or Africa? Check out nomad.care, and upon checkout, use the code Dara Oladapo to get 10% off. I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and still, if you see a red subscribe button there, it's waiting for you to turn it gray. So, hit it and the notification bell so you get notifications when I post new video. And let me know what you think about this video in the comment section if you need me to make other videos. It helps the channel grow and also help others discover videos just like this. Till I come your way again with another video, I'll say stay safe and goodbye.